Mountain TV, part of the Outside family. We were hanging out in our Silverthorne studios with Rose from the town of Frisco, our neighbor, town of Frisco.
Hi, how are you?
Great to see you. Happy spring.
Thanks.
We were joking. We got the lemon plant or tree out here for spring.
Yeah, it's got to be
right?
spring.
Send in notes here to Mountain TV and tell us if we're right about that. A lot going on in the town of Frisco. It's been just an incredible winter. So busy. So many great activities.
Yes.
And now we have Frisco as I remember it. Super, super cool. Tell us more.
So in 1979,
Okay.
Sue Chamberlain and Susie Thompson sent
Okay.
out a letter to 75 former residents of Frisco.
Back in 79.
Yep,
Okay.
1979.
Okay.
And they asked where they lived, where they went to school,
Wow.
what did they do for fun,
Right.
what sort of memories did they have.
Right.
They got a lot of letters back.
Okay.
And those letters became the basis of the historic park.
That's amazing. I mean, that's amazing. Because you do wonder how did the historic park start? Where did all this information come from? It was largely from this letter campaign, it sounds like.
Yep, largely from this letter campaign.
Okay.
So now, in honor of the museum's 40th anniversary, we're replicating that letter writing
That's
campaign.
great.
We're seeing a lot of people come and go from Frisco, and we want to capture those memories
Yeah.
before they get too far away.
Right. Makes sense. Okay. So that is, I know we got an event coming up on April 1st. We were joking before we came on here that if you miss April 1st, absolutely no excuse not to participate.
No excuse not to participate. I have paper forms at the museum.
Okay.
I have an online form. You can even call me on the telephone. We really just want to talk to every single person who lives in Frisco or used to live in Frisco.
Got it. So if I can make it on the first, that's
Yes.
awesome. If I can't make it on the first, get in there, see you guys in multiple different ways to do it. How
Yes.
long do I have to do it? It kind of starts on April 1st. Is there kind of a deadline a week later, or how's that work?
So April 1st is our kickoff.
Okay.
Open house, 2 to 4 p.m. I even have cookies and coffee.
Oh, I'll be there.
It's going to run all year.
Okay, nice.
So this is going to be open all summer long. It's going to be open into fall. And then winter, for December, we're going to have an exhibit that shows all of these letters. So the ones from 1979 and then the ones we gathered this year.
Oh, such a cool campaign. I'm a big history buff, and the history is just alive in Frisco. The stories, it's like reading a fiction novel, right, Rose? There's
Yep.
so many incredible tales. It just sounds something right out of a movie, but it's real life.
It is real life. And we really credit the Frisco Historical Committee back in 1979 for giving us these tools and the resources. Because without them, none
sure.
of this would have
And think
existed.
the foresight they had to have had back then to do a campaign back then, and look how important it is today in 2023.
It's very important. And really, we want to set ourselves up for success for the next 40 years, for the next 50 years. It's this type of work that's going to set us up.
Okay, before we let you go, Rose, I know you're busy. You got to get back over to the town of Frisco here. People watching from all over the state. Some people might be saying, hey, this sounds great. I know where Frisco is, but where the heck is the historic park or the museum? Tell us about that.
So we're on Main Street and 2nd Avenue.
Yep.
It's a big, giant schoolhouse. You can't miss
Can't
it.
miss it. Yeah, I mean, it's old buildings, right? There's log cabins. It is an historic park. It feels like a historic park in the museum. You got to see it.
Absolutely. Please come by and say hi.
Okay, sounds great. We got the website at the bottom of the screen, all kinds of information there, not only about this, about other events coming up. There's always something happening in town of Frisco. The marina's going to be opening sometime soon, too.
Oh, yeah.
Mountain TV right here, part of the Outside family. Rose, thanks so much.
Thanks.
See you soon.